Okay. Good.
Basically, what we're going to do out here is, as it says in the proposal, everything, we're going to, this being the seawall right here, you're going to have a hard time getting a picture of that.
Oh, that's
but
good.
This being the seawall right here, what has happened is that the soil has washed out from underneath here, and that's the berm going out. And the soil is coming, right down through here like this. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go out here and we're going to trench into the berm 6 to 8 inches. Okay, then we're going to lay bags end to end, okay, in the trench, and each bag gets a piece of number 5 rebar pinning the bag into the bottom.
Okay, like they have, I think.
Well, yeah, that's
I
very
think they
similar.
have some.
It's a riprap bag footer.
Okay.
Okay, now once we get up above where the soil is washing out, which is going to be about 4 bags high, maybe one in the trench, 5 bags high, we don't go up against the wall totally. What we do is that we place the bags out here, leaving some space in between the wall and the bags. Okay. Then when we get the bags in place and everything, we will bring a concrete pump truck in, and they will pump through a hose out here to the backyard, 2,500 psi concrete mix, and we fill the area in behind these bags and down to below the berm here with concrete.
Okay.
Now what that does is that gives the wall penetration into the berm. So now when we fill these holes back up here, and and you get your waves, you get your everything else and everything, you're not going to take any soil out from under the wall because you've got a toe wall in front of the bottom of the wall, extending the bottom of the wall into the berm, and it can't leak in.
Okay.
Okay. Now the other thing that we're going to do is that we're going to clean the facial surface of the wall before we ever start. Pressure clean it, okay, so the concrete and everything adheres when we do what we're doing. Everything. The other thing is, on each end of the property here, you've got a big rock at the end of the property on the north side. Okay, down here you will find that for some reason nobody wants to take responsibility for this part of the property. Somebody, when they built this, they didn't know where the property line was or something, but the wall doesn't extend all the way over here. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to put bags on top of this existing right here. We'll drill that with a drill, and then we'll put the rebar in that I'm talking about that holds the bag in place. We'll epoxy coat it, put it in there. Then we're going to put the bag on top of there, and we're going to fill in the corner here with the bag, and when we pump the concrete, we're going to make sure this end gets sealed up too. Otherwise, you're going to have this washing out.
Yeah, because it has been the bigger problem. It has been in this corner, what I understand, like losing soil here.
Yeah, they never completed the wall. And the funny thing about it is you have on this other side, you have the same type of thing. You have this concrete thing here that they put in here, and it's like nobody wants to claim this section, of the property. Then when we finish with the seal work, and what we do is we go over the whole seawall and we make sure there are no cracks or holes or anything else open. We use hydraulic concrete, which is a waterproof concrete, and we make sure the wall is totally sealed up. And the footer is completed. Then in behind here, we put concrete sand. It's a coarse compacting type sand, and what it will do is it compacts and it helps hold everything in place on the backside over here, because you're going to get times when it goes back down out of the yard, it's not going to pull the soil out from behind the wall.
Okay.
And
the fence, can we line it?
I don't do fences. I'm a marine contractor. Everything. Somebody, you need to get somebody who does fences out here after we finish, and then they will have nice level ground, backfilled and everything to work with, and they can reset the fence. There's nothing wrong with the fence. It's just that the fence has settled. I mean, it's not damaged in any way. It's just that the fence is settled, from the soil going out from underneath the wall.
Okay. Okay. We don't need permits because the bags are exempt.
Yeah, bags are exempted. The this type of repair, using a riprap bags to do a footer repair, is exempted by the environmental people.
Okay. Now we have 24 months guarantee.
All seawall work warranted for 24 months. Now, the reason I don't warranty it for 5 years or 10 years or whatever like it, is that over the years, everybody who is in this business and intends to stay in this business and everything has determined that 24 months will give plenty of time to determine whether this was done properly or not. It's not like not like I married the seawall and I'm going to warranty it for 60 years. What I'm warranting is the work that I did will repair the seawall properly.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So the next step is you need a deposit.
Yeah, the next step is I need an acceptance check for $975.
Okay.
Okay. Now, where is the owner?
It's in Pittsburgh, but I take care. So if he authorizes me tonight, I'll send you or give you or deposit the money, and he will send me the money back, or I'll make something with him.
What I would recommend, because we're going to start immediately when we have a signed contract, whether it's signed by you as his, as his authority, or whether you have to send it to Pittsburgh and have him sign it, whatever. We're going to start as soon as I put him on a job that's going to take 2 days.
Okay.
So we would be out here starting on Wednesday and everything. Once this thing's okayed, I would suggest that you get him to send you the $975 and the $4,000, because the $4,000 is on commencement. In other words, that's when we start. The $975.
So I need $4,975, so I can have.
Correct. Yeah, that way
I have it. I give you the $975, and when you start, I have to give you the $4,000, and then at the end is
$3,000.
$3,000. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 4 and 3 is 7 and 9, 79.75.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's it.
I have all of this in my email.
You have all of that in your email, yes. I just
with permits and everything.